Who would be in the running for vice president?
Well, I can't tell you that, really. I mean, I know who it's going to be.
Give us a hint.
We'll do another show sometime.
Well, what about any of the people who you've run against? Would you be open to mending fences with any of them?
I will. I've already started to like Christie better.
Christie for vice president?
I don't see it. That would be an upset. Christie for vice president. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to announce.
No. I don't think he's made the decision. It sounds like I know
he said
who.
He has.
Well, he says he knows who. It might not be a person. It might be somebody with these qualities.
Right. Yeah, I think, obviously, Steve, I think you're onto something with Lee Zeldin. I think that Stefanik, I think absolutely. I think
Kristi Noem.
Kristi Noem,
Kari Lake.
no question.
There are
I don't think
Tim
Kari Lake.
Scott.
I think she's running for Senate.
Yeah, but if she's still running for Senate and he says, "Come be my vice president," she could say,
I don't think she benefits from that.
Whether he knows who he's going to pick or not, it was clear from his performance last night that he's moving toward general election.
Mm-hmm.
Right. He wasn't as focused on the primary. He was calmer. He was taking on what his case is going to be against Joe Biden. It wasn't really a lot about the other candidates in the primary.
In his head, I think he thinks he's already won it. And, you look at the polls, and he certainly has. 3 names that are circulating right now. Who knows if they're real on Twitter, well, now known as X, formerly Twitter. Ben Carson, Lee Zeldin, and Glenn Youngkin.
I used to say...
The big question is whether or not they would want it, but those names are floating around.
It took me a while to get on board with Trump when he was talking about, I'm not going to participate in the debates. And I was like, oh, gosh, I wish he would. He always makes it so colorful. I want to hear from him. I think he owes that to the people. But it does make sense that he didn't want to participate because it only helps him. Because what you saw last night, you see Nikki Haley and Ron DeSantis duking it out. No, you're a liar. No, you're a liar. No, check my record. Check RonDeSantisLiar.com or whatever it is, lies.com. And then you flip over to Fox and you see Donald Trump, and he has the whole hour to himself. He's able just to promote himself. And you realize he's smart to do this.
I think the argument that the other candidates are making that he's too afraid to debate them.
Oh, he's not afraid of anything.
Well, it just falls flat.
Right. But we have done voter panels, and I've done a couple of diners since the debate cycle started, and the people have said, you know what, we would like to see him just on the stage. Yeah, we would. If he's going to run for it, he should show up. He did not. Strategically, it has worked out for him so far. But Ainsley, to your point, it was a yell-a-thon over on CNN last night. Started at 9, went for 2 hours. Here's a little snippet of the governor, former governor of South Carolina, taking on the current governor of Florida.
We don't need another mealy-mouthed politician who just tells you what she thinks you want to hear just to try to get your vote, then to get in office and to do her donors' bidding.
Rather than have him go and tell you all these lies, you can go to DeSantisLies.com and look at all of those. There's at least 24 lies that he's told about me.
I debated the governor of California, Gavin Newsom. I thought he lied a lot. Nikki Haley gives him a run for his money, and she may even be more liberal than Gavin Newsom is.
Every time he lies, Drake University, don't turn this into a drinking game because you will be overserved by the end of the night.
Nikki Haley's running to pursue her donors' issues. I'm running to pursue your issues.
He's only mad about the donors because the donors used to be with him, but they're no longer with him. His campaign is exploding.
Well, number one, they are very conversant on the issues. There's nobody grasping or filibustering. They were directly at it. First time they were one-on-one. And, if you look at both of them, I think DeSantis was helped by the fact he just was sparring with Gavin Newsom. It certainly helped. There is some more differences than you actually thought until I saw them together. I didn't fully realize it. When you look at Ukraine, he's like, I don't like what they're doing with our money. And he's like, we need to fund it. I'm not looking to send their pensions, but we need to fund it because after Ukraine, Putin's already made it clear he's going for Poland, for Moldova, and he's going for the Baltics. So they were going back and forth on that. And then he also different on Social Security.